What's going on, Pathways Church? I'm Jake Collins, your middle school pastor, and I'm excited to join you this week on Daily Dose. All this week, we're looking at the greatness of Jesus as described in the book of Hebrews. So far this week, we've seen that Jesus is a greater voice who has been given a greater name and is worthy of greater honor. Do any of you struggle to find rest? Maybe you struggle to find a break between all of your responsibilities. Maybe you can't stop your mind from brainstorming and processing even when you try to rest. Maybe your home is always full of energy and you have a hard time finding moments of peace. In college, I spent one summer working at an overnight camp. At the beginning of the season, we did lifeguard training, ropes course training, and staff training all back to back before we finally got a weekend off. One of our staff members agreed to host some of us at his house. We ate some McDonald's, drove to his house, and all fell asleep. I woke up about 15 hours later feeling amazing. I have no doubt that part of what made that rest so great was that we had accomplished so much in those 3 weeks. In Hebrews chapter 4, verses 9 through 11, we read, "There remains then a Sabbath rest for the people of God. For anyone who enters God's rest also rests from their works, just as God did from his. Let us therefore make every effort to enter that rest, so that no one will perish by following their example of disobedience." In creation, God himself set a precedent of rest. Of course, there are things in our lives that make it tricky for us to get in a consistent pattern of rest. Maybe you work a job with a unique schedule, or maybe a combination of jobs. Maybe your days off feel like they quickly fill up with family commitments. I would challenge all of us to find rest whenever we can. And ultimately, I pray that we would find rest in the accomplished work of Jesus. Even in seasons of chaos, we can find rest in what he has done on the cross, and that is great news for all of us. That's all for today. Join me back here tomorrow for another Daily Dose.